Taco's Test Kitchen on the road at Oaxaca today with Mark Canzonetta.
We are at Oaxaca Taco.
I know, it's so fun here.
I know, it's different than being downtown where it's historic downtown. This location, I don't know
Less
how
historic.
Less historic. I
Just
think the
as fun.
50s this building was built. It was a bank back in the day.
Is that true?
Very true. I mean, a matter
Did
of
it have a
fact,
vault?
I know if we have a tornado, I know exactly where I'm going, the vault room, and it doesn't have a vault door anymore, but you can go in there and I think you'd be pretty safe.
We've had the weirdest weather. Who knows if a tornado
It's going to be
pop up, right?
It's like 60 right
Today
now.
we're taping and it's in the 60s, but by the end of the day, it's going to be in the 20s.
It's crazy.
Then it's going to go right back up. So
I'm
anyway.
going to be in Mexico in 3 days, so that's a good thing for me.
And speaking of Hispanic fare,
Yes.
I wanted to talk about ceviche because
And this
it's
is
on the menu.
you asked for this.
Right, it's on the menu here at Oaxaca, right?
It is, and from time to time at bistro.
Okay, so ceviche, from what I understand, is you have raw fish,
Yes.
but you pour lime juice on it and the juice cooks the fish.
The citric acid in the lemon juice, and quite honestly, well, let's talk about ceviche.
Okay.
Originated in Peru, the country of Peru,
Okay.
over 2,000 years ago.
Really?
And that was a way for them, if they didn't have a fire, they could cook the fish if they didn't want to eat it raw back then. So what they would do is they would catch the fish and then they would just cure it with, back then it was passion fruit juice they used.
No kidding.
And if you've ever had a true passion fruit, they're very, very tart and very citric. So
And-
my guess is that would actually cure that much quicker than lime juice.
And it makes you think, well, if I drink lime juice, what's that doing to my stomach? If it can cook fish, is
Well, I
it
think
bad?
the natural acids in our stomach kind of like
We knock
beat
it
that
out.
one down.
Okay, all right, very
I mean,
good.
once in a while. So we're going to use grouper here. So we're going to add some grouper.
Uh-huh.
And I think grouper's a great fish. You can use grouper, you can use cod, you can use any fish you want. You can use calamari, you can use shrimp, you can use crab, anything you want to. So we want to have a little bit of chili. So we have a little bit of Serrano chili.
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to do the Lauren cam while you do this.
Okay.
I'll just get
We're
some
gonna have
shots.
some Mexican oregano, and Mexican oregano is kind of like, I like Sicilian oregano as well, but Mexican oregano really, really has that great perfume to it. We're gonna add some tomatoes,
Okay.
and these ingredients you can interchange these a little bit. You have to have a bunch of fresh chopped cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, I guess use parsley, but cilantro really makes it. Some Mexican white onion,
Okay.
some cucumber, which adds a great texture. And cucumber is also part of another Mexican dish, aguachile, which uses cilantro juice, cucumber juice, and lime juice to cure the fish.
Okay.
And that's one of my favorites every time I go there. We want to hit it with some salt, a touch of oil.
Oh, I was going to say, is that the lime juice?
No. The lime juice we're going to
the
do
oil.
right here. And lime juice, if you don't have a juicer, you just take a spoon, take a fork, take a pair of tongs, and
Just kinda
squeeze it.
Dig it in there, huh?
Just get it in there. And we're gonna let this cure for an hour or two. I mean, sometimes they give it to you right away, and that gives you like a little bit, like a sushi ceviche. But we just wanna toss this up. And look at how bright and vibrant those
It's
colors are.
beautiful.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Now, I was thinking you were going to cook the fish and then add the other stuff.
No, not at all.
Why?
I mean, you could cook the fish first, but you want all those other vegetables to have that same bright liminess.
Okay. How long does it take to start cooking and how long
It's cooking now.
Okay.
It's already started the process. My guess, those are about half-inch cubes of meat. My guess is 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes, and that's going to be completely cured and ready to be eaten.
Okay.
Take it, wrap it, put it in your refrigerator.
That's my next question.
Let it get happy.
Put it in the
and
fridge.
this should be consumed in 2 days.
Okay.
Not that it's going to go bad, but it's going to continue to cook, and then once it cooks too much, it's like rubber.
Okay.
So you want to eat it, and it smells so good. I mean, I want to eat that whole bowl now.
Right. So how long would you do it again?
Cured, I bet 45 minutes to an hour and 15.
In the fridge.
In the fridge, covered.
Is there a certain fish that's better or worse? You picked grouper, but I think I've seen it with shrimp.
Bass, shrimp. I mean, they're all really, really good. I mean, one of my favorite dishes in Mexico is the shrimp aguachile. I pretty much eat it every day by the pool. It's just an amazing flavor because you have that juice of the cucumber and the cilantro in with that lime juice, and it's a really, really bright green. So it's like very festive green when you look at it, and the flavors are just unreal.
And this is pretty popular. Like a lot of people love this, right?
Yeah, and you can serve this when you go to serve this. You can serve it with a myriad of different things. I mean, the most common thing to serve it with is corn tortilla chips.
Okay.
Is very, very popular. But you can use plantain chips. You could use different root vegetable chips that you fried or dried out. Anything will be really, really good with this as a vessel.
Can you do it with meat and pork and stuff, or should you just stick?
Well, I mean, the Greeks have something called souvlakia, where there's the addition of lemon juice to a pork or a chicken kebab, and that kind of cures it as well. I mean, the Italians, we have carpaccio, and you take the lemon juice over the rare thin sliced beef, and that will cook it as well.
Same idea.
Yeah, same idea.
All right.
Anytime you add lime or any acidic kind of juice to a protein, it's going to start cooking it via a different method.
Gotcha. Well, let's take our break.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, we'll see the finished product and see what's on the menu here.
Yeah, we're going to see what's on the menu here. I mean, I think we know, but let's do it again.
All right, more Pesto's Test Kitchen in just a bit. Back here on Pesto's Test Kitchen, you can hear what are they making back there? Chicken?
She is doing the achote chicken, as a matter of fact. You are correct.
It sounds good. It smells
It's sizzling, it sounds good.
I know.
Just like when we were back at our Chi-Chi's days, we always talked about the sizzling fajitas.
Hot back here, it's hot.
I mean, what did your neck smell like after you took out about 30 of those?
My mom used to take my jacket and all my clothes and hang them outside because they could not stand the smell.
My stepmother, Char, she would make us strip in the garage and take them immediately to the washing machine.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that. This doesn't smell bad at all.
It's ceviche.
Yeah.
Again, we're going back 2,000 years old in the methodology of making this.
If they just tuned in, tell them the ingredients and what we did.
Well, today we took some grouper. We took some lime juice, which is very important because the lime juice actually cooks it. We took some fresh, some very finely chopped serrano chili, which is a little bit hotter than a jalapeno, just a little bit. Some cucumber, tomatoes, Mexican white onions, cilantro, not Greek, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, folks. Mexican oregano.
Yeah.
What the heck am I thinking?
I don't know. We were talking about the Greeks earlier, so.
Yeah, and you just mix it together, marinate it, let it get covered in a bowl, put it in the fridge, let it get happy for about 45 minutes to an hour and 15. You can sub out shrimp. When I sub out shrimp, if it's a larger shrimp, I like to cut them in half lengthwise because that makes they cook a little bit quicker.
Okay. And then underneath there's some avocado.
Some avocado, because the avocado goes really, really well with the spice of the chili, so it kind of tames that down a little bit. So what you want to do, Mike?
Yeah, so we make one up?
Go ahead, grab a chip.
Okay.
I'll grab a spoon from over here.
All right.
And just take a
You
piece
go
of avocado.
first?
Yeah, I like an avocado down first.
All right.
And then just a little bit of the ceviche. And that's just going to be real happy.
Well, something got my mouth. This is so good.
This blows me away because you have a little bit of a list of foods you eat.
I do
You will approach.
I do have a black list of foods I do
And
not
you
eat.
definitely have the blacklist.
And you're surprised at this.
If I put olives in that, you wouldn't eat it.
Not a chance.
I think we've been doing this for a while.
A different culture altogether.
I mean, just with the crispiness of the chip, plus a little bit of the extra chili lime dust you see on the chip right there, that
This
just
is
blends
so
really,
good.
really well
And
together.
it's so good for you.
And out on the patio this spring with a margarita or a seltzer, it's going to be fantastic.
And it makes you feel like I can eat as much con queso as I want, not worry about it because this is so healthy.
This is the alternative. This is the healthy version of con queso.
Oh, it's so good. All right, so this is on the menu here. Wow.
On the menu right now. Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's been a great addition because of Lent, and I think we're going to keep it along with our fish and shrimp tacos.
So if you want to get it here, you can. If you want to call in and pick it up, you can do that too. And
You can do a lot of things. You can come. You don't even have to walk in the building. You can get right through the drive-through pickup window.
awesome. Thank you,
Good
sir.
stuff, my friend.
Good job.
I will send you pictures from Mexico of some of this.
That is a ceviche lesson. Yeah, I want to see some pictures.
We'll have to do a Mexican shrimp cocktail one time. Because that has some interesting ingredients, and at the end, one of the ingredients is orange pop.
I love that.
Orange soda, if you can believe it.
This one would be one of my favorite Pesto's test kitchens.
All right, brother.